Okay, we roll in here, guys. I think we are. All right. Just gotta finish setting this baby up real quick. Okay, I think we're good. Got everything I needed to get on here? I believe so. Yep, everything is good. Get rid of some of the stuff I don't need. Ease up on the easing up on the bandwidth. All right. What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with a very special late night breaking Columbus Blue Jackets live stream for you guys. Now, the Blue Jackets earlier this evening took down the Florida Panthers by a final score of 4-2, and they are rolling, as they say. They are just 1 point out of the wild card in the East, and they're 3 points out of third in the Metro. Actually, thanks to the Pens and Islanders losing, they're still just 3 points out of second and third. So they keep this going, they could easily end up in second place in the Metro. Now, could they catch Carolina? Bro, that would be nuts. I don't think so, unfortunately. But yeah, so game was going pretty well, right? Blue Jackets won, like I said. In fact, if you're wondering how did they do, let me actually pull that up because I'm kind of curious because I actually watched a little bit of the game. I keep an eye on them. I have the beat writers' tweets turned on my Twitter, so whenever something big happens, I always get a notification. But as I'm gonna pull up the score here for you guys, and we can go give it a nice little breakdown against the Florida Panthers. No, we didn't face Sergei Bobrovsky tonight. We faced was it Daniil Tarasov? I forgot he was a Panther. I was wondering a few days ago where he went. I said, oh, he's in the Panthers? Oh, damn. That's tough. So, yeah, the Blue Jackets beat the Panthers tonight. The first time in 9 meetings that they beat Florida. Which is, I believe, the equivalent of, what is it, like 3 some years? It's crazy, isn't it? The Florida Panthers have been a thorn in our side the last couple years. And the Blue Jackets finally, they essentially exorcised that demon. They exorcised the demon that is the Florida Panthers. And you love to see it. You really do. Now, the game ended, and a little while later, we saw a tweet talking about the Blue Jackets were peeking around on Conor Garland from the Canucks. And then, unfortunately, there had to be some bad news. We also got, hang on, let me make this tweet a little bit bigger so you guys can actually see it. You don't need magnifying glasses to see it. But we got this tweet from Jess Svoboda. And I quote, #CBJ head coach Rick Bowness said Mason Marchment suffered a lower body injury, forcing him to leave the game in the second period. They hope to know more tomorrow on his status. And not even kidding. When that tweet broke on Twitter, a lot of people started talking a little bit. Right? They're like, okay, what's this mean? How are the Blue Jackets going to address things, on the trade market? Could they potentially try to maybe go a little harder on a Conor Garland, right? It would make sense, right? Here is the tweet I'm looking for right here. So literally, right I think it was right around the time that this tweet broke. So look at the timestamp, 10:08 p.m. We got this tweet a little bit later. You see the timestamp, 11:35, from Pierre LeBrun, and I quote: "Hearing the Blue Jackets have made a very strong push for Conor Garland. Mason Marchment left game with lower body injury tonight. Not sure if that's related or not, but talks very much escalated with Canucks on Garland." So, okay, well, they're being aggressive. Don Waddell wasting no time. Probably, hopefully, this has nothing to do with Mason Marchment, and they just, you know, got more serious on Conor Garland, which would be great. That'd be wonderful to see. Well, then, this tweet comes up, and then the original tweet you saw on your screen, 12:07 p.m. Not even kidding. I was setting up to do a news video talking about, what to expect tomorrow, because the trade deadline is tomorrow in the NHL, 3 p.m. I check my phone. Of course, I'm in a Blue Jacket. Well, I'm not in the Blue Jackets. I used to be, and then my Twitter account got suspended. I'm in a Guardians group chat, and I guess there's a Vancouver fan in there. And one of the people in that group chat mentioned, "Thanks for Conor Garland" at person. So what do? I check Twitter, and boom, the tweet you see on your screen popped up from Elliot Friedman on Twitter, and I quote: "Conor Garland is being traded to Columbus." So Don Waddell wasted no time. Legit, he wasted no time with this. Now, doing a little bit more digging on Mr. Garland, it's honestly funny. The Cavs traded a guy named Garland away, and so the Blue Jackets acquired a guy named Garland. No relation, obviously, between the two. Hey, hey, Darius, do you have a brother named Connor who plays hockey? No, no. And then a little bit later, we got this tweet from Pierre LeBrun, literally 2 minutes later. And I quote: "Pending trade call, Conor Garland is being traded to Columbus in exchange for a second-round pick and a third-round pick." And then to update on the trade terms from Pierre LeBrun, it's a second in 2028 and a third in this upcoming draft. So no players. And it's funny because I saw Canucks fans on Twitter talking about Kent Johnson. Nah, nah. And then in terms of contract situation, from Mark Sheeg on Twitter, and I quote: "Garland's 6x6 extension kicks in next season. So 6 years, $6 million per year. No matter what, CBJ now a team to watch as we count down to 3 p.m. Well, they made their move tonight. So most likely tomorrow it's probably going to be quiet. I'm not expecting anything tomorrow when it comes to the Blue Jackets. Anything that happens is just okay, cool. It's bonus points. It's literally bonus points. You never know with Don Waddell. He might add a small piece or two. Who knows? Might even trade somebody away. I doubt it, but again, you never know. Now, we also got a piece from Emily Kaplan, and it does involve the Blue Jackets a little bit. But around the NHL, we see she talks about Vincent Trocheck. They want to move him. The Rangers want to move him, but doesn't sound like they have offers they're looking for. Sergei Bobrovsky and Jordan Binnington are available. But the one that catches my eye, Nick Foligno, club legend in Columbus. A legend. He's essentially one of the original. He's not an original Blue Jacket, but he damn near is an original Blue Jacket. He was rocking the cannon for pretty much 90% of his career. And then they traded him away a few years ago to do right for him because they stunk and he wanted to go win. So, yeah. Now, according to Emily, CBJ and the Wild have checked in. I believe the Wild is where his brother plays. So it's either you go play with your brother in Minnesota or you go play for the team that you played for pretty much most of your career. Win-win for him. And I don't know what he's going to do. But I guess the Blackhawks want to do right by him. So we'll see where he ends up. If he'll probably go somewhere. Not sure where. I'd love to have him here, though. Capitals not pure sellers, despite Nick Dowd move earlier. No progress on contract talks with John Carlson, but would be surprised to see him traded. Kings now a wild card team in the terms of direction. They won tonight, as Rays says. They beat the Islanders. New Jersey defensemen names are out there because they're looking for hockey trades to add forwards. Probably better business for summer. Okay. And that is pretty much it for that. Now, in terms of, let me actually pull up the Garland trade there for anyone who pops in late. We got stats for you. Oh, let me actually put, wow, oh, that's why, because I'm ahead of everything. I forgot, I don't usually put stats on these videos. There we go. Let me go behind let me hide behind my stats. Let me hide behind the stats. Oh, I'm a hide. Oh, there we go. Okay. Here we go. So his stats, 50 games played this year, 7 goals, 19 assists, 26 points. He's a minus 15 and plus minus. Yeah. Penalty minutes, 30 minutes penalty in the box. In the box. Yeah. Okay. So, he's not too bad. I'm not going to say he's a bum. He's not bad. 1 game winning goal. He has 103 shots on goal. Time on the ice is about 18 minutes on average, it seems like. And then his CF percentage, which is percentage of even strength, 46%. Above 50 means the team was controlling the puck more often than not when this player was on the ice. So they're not really controlling the puck much when he's on the ice. Less than 50%. Damn. Okay. All right. And then offensive zone start percentage. Offensive zone faceoffs and defensive zone faceoffs took place while on the ice. 43%. Okay. Well, he was on the ice. Oh, it's offensive zone faceoffs divided by offensive zone faceoffs and defensive zone faceoffs. I guess something like that. It's weird. These stats are weird. But yeah, he's pretty good though. 1 game-winning goal this year. Obviously, he started with Arizona, got sent to Vancouver. Now he's going to Columbus. And you look at where he's going, where he's coming from, and where he's going to. He's going from the worst team in the in the West, the Vancouver Canucks, who are 18 and 36 and 7, 43 points. By far the worst team in the West. Actually, they're the worst team overall. That's sad. And he's going to a team that's knocking on the door of a playoff spot. Now, let me go to, what is it, Puckpedia? Yeah. Here we go. Let's go to Puckpedia. See what they got on this guy. Paramshot, I don't watch the Canucks, so I don't know much about him, but from what I understand, he's solid. I'm not into NHL as much as the others. Yeah, I mean, NHL is all right. It's probably like 4th in my top 5. And when it comes to the big sports, it's probably my weakest one. I got into hockey like right around when Tortorella took over. I've been watching, I've been keeping tabs on him. This would be like a Cavs trading for a player like Mikal Bridges. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if I'd call him Mikal Bridges, but he's a good player. He's solid. Very good, effective, high motor, two-way forward known as Puck Hound, who excels at possession and playmaking. Solid. Average 20 goals and 50 points per season. Playmaker, and a high-volume goal scorer. I've been watching Blue Jackets nonstop. I think it's Binnington. I don't know. I don't even know if he gets moved, to be fair with you. If I'm being honest, I don't know if he gets moved. All right, so let's see here. No, I don't need that. Did they update this? I believe they did. They just updated this. All right. So looking at all the trades that we've made. Oh, these are all the picks. Okay. So yeah, the Blues pick we got. The Pittsburgh Penguins acquired Igor Chinnikov from the Blue Jackets for Heinen and a pick. Okay, and then we okay. So this was the Blues pick. That's weird. Unless the Blues got it now. That's weird. Canadians acquired Line A back in 2024 for Jordan Harris. Oh, I see. And then acquired Conor Garland from the Canucks. All right. Yeah. David Juracek. I remember that. I remember that trade. Damon Hunt. Okay. Interesting. Traded away. Okay. I don't know. All right. March 9th, they play against the Kings. Oh, joy. That'll be fun. That's probably going to be Connor Garland's debut. So, yeah, 2027, the Blue Jackets have 3 third round picks. They have their own, the Capitals, and the Bruins picks. Yeah. Okay, so they acquired the pick from the Blues. I guess it was the Penguins had the pick, but it's the Blues pick. Okay, interesting. Oh, and they traded their own away. Okay, I see what it is now. They traded their own away to the Kings. Yeah, their own pick was traded away, and they acquired a pick from the Blues. I guess the Pens had the pick, and we got it for Igor Chinnikov. Then the Avalanche, we acquired the pick in the Juracek trade, I guess, and we traded our own, obviously, for Conor Garland. And then we have the Maple Leafs. We acquired that pick from the Juracek trade. And then, of course, we acquired the pick from the Pens when they acquired Emil Bemstrom for Nylander. Oh yeah, Alex Nylander. I remember that whole thing he did. That dude was a beast here. And then we traded away our own pick. Acquired Ivan Fedotov from the Flyers for us for that pick. Okay. Now for the Capitals next year in 27, again acquired in the Igor Chinnikov trade. And then we got the Bruins pick when they got Andrew Peeke for Jakub Zboril. And that's it. Every other pick is ours. So interesting. Now, depth chart. Let's see what they got for the depth chart on Puckpedia. See what they cooked up for us. Okay. So, interesting. Okay. Left wing, you have, I guess this would be our first line. Marchenko on the right wing. Fantilli centerman. Marchment left wing. Johnson, Monahan, Heinen, Olivier, Coyle, Sillinger, Voronkov, Lundstrom, and Wood. Okay. All right. Well, lineup. Oh, that's our lineup. Depth chart. Okay. Yeah. We got some solid ass freaking wingers. Mostly Canadian. Now they have not added Connor Garland yet. So that's interesting. I wonder how that'll look. Because Marchment is hurt now. So interesting. Okay. But I like our squad the way it's looking. I like it. I just love how we got rid of Igor Chinnikov and we got Igor Zamula. Love that. Oh, I love it. Press box skaters. Zach Wierenski's under the weather. Boone Jenner's been banged up. So yeah, most likely who's going to be bumped out of the lineup in terms of the forwards. Probably Heinen. I don't know. That's not Heinen. Yeah, probably Heinen. Yeah, that's my most likely theory right there. It'll probably be Heinen who will be bumped out. And if you're wondering who the leading goal scorer is on the Blue Jackets, it's Marchenko with 22. Carly Coyle has 16. Voronkov has 17. I did not know. I did not realize Charlie Coyle was cooking like that. Damn. Damn. Okay. Wow. I did not realize he was cooking like that. Okay. Mason Marchman has played in 19 games, I guess, with us, 10 goals. And then he gets hurt. He just got hurt recently, too, and he came back. Damn. Oh. Provorov has 7 goals, 9 for Matejchuk. Love to see that. 20 goals for Zach Werenski. Honestly, he should be the freaking, he should be an award winner this year. Boone has 9. And then defensive, like minor league skaters. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's Ivan Fedotov. What the hell is that flag? Russia, Finland? Never seen that before. Since when is he a Russian Finn man? Saskatoon Blades, Tapara, Liiga, Oiva, Keskinen, Lone Skaters, Toledo Walleye, AHL. Wait, is the Toledo Walleye the Blue Jackets ECHL team or something? Or am I tripping? Because I know it used to be Kalamazoo. I don't even know if they even have a freaking ECHL team. Let me look. There used to be the Kalamazoo Wings for like a season or two, and I don't know what happened. Ah. So I'll be live for only a little bit longer, guys. I'm not going to be live too long. It's already 1 a.m. Oh, they're the Red Wings. That's weird. I have a player on the freaking Walleye. That's weird. Okay, I thought I was going to say Kalamazoo. They're freaking. I don't think they're our ECHL team anymore, are they? The Kalamazoo Wings. They were our ECHL team for like a year or two, I think. Oh yeah, they're the Canucks. Okay, all right. Cincinnati Cyclones. I was gonna say it's not the Cyclones, is it? Heritage Bank Center, the Kelly Cup. Hmm. All right. Apparently 60-40 Bennington gets moved. Encouraged me to watch hockey, and here I am, diehard Blue Jacket fan. Hey, I mean, I'm glad to help. That's funny. Look up NHL team ECHL affiliates. NHL team ECHL affiliates. Every team has to have one. There's in hockey, there's like so many freaking leagues. You have like, the junior leagues like ECHL, you have the WHL, you have like 4 Canadian leagues, OHL. It's crazy out there these days. All right, so NHL affiliates. I don't think we have one. No, I don't think we do. Kraken, Calgary, Colorado. Yeah, we don't. We do not have one. I think there's even a team that has 2. Is there or something? Or am I tripping? It's not like the MLB where every team has to have one, because we don't. Yeah, we don't have one. We have an AHL team. You have to have one, but you don't have an ECHL affiliate. ECHL affiliate. Let me see what happens here. The Blue Jackets do not have an affiliate. They partnered with the Wings for combined, what is it, 6 seasons or 7 seasons from 2014 to 16, and then 2021 to 24. Yeah, they focus majorly on the AHL team, which is cool. It's cool. That's probably where they send. That's where they send most of their prospects anyway. Yeah, so that's cool. Some teams do have an ECHL team. We don't. All right, but yeah, the big news, of course, happened about an hour ago now. The Blue Jackets, of course, acquired Conor Garland from the Vancouver Canucks for 2 draft picks. That's it. So that's cool. You know, Nothing else really to talk about. Like I said, I was going to do a video talking about the latest news, and I was going to talk about the rumor that the Blue Jackets were looking at Conor Garland, and then it happened. I checked my phone, and bang, it happened. Happened quick as heck. So Don Waddell wasted no time with that. And of course, we are about less than 14 hours now from the trade deadline. So we could expect chaos tomorrow. Now, are the Blue Jackets done? Probably. Unless they make a small move, or unless Don Waddell really gets the itch. You know, I think we're primarily done at this point. I'm cool with, Conor Garland's solid. They've wanted him for a couple years now, and they pulled it off. See, I kind of want to wait until the trade call happens, but it's probably going to happen tomorrow. It probably won't happen until tomorrow, I'm guessing. I don't see us. I don't see the trade becoming official tonight. It'll probably be official tomorrow. Could you just imagine if I did this stream and then the trade bounced? God forbid that freaking happens. But I don't think it will. I think we're good there. All right, let me go to the scores page here. Oh, we got a breaking news trade here. Not Blue Jackets related. John Carlson. I have him in fantasy. He's going to Anaheim. Oh. So Dashy, if you're awake at this hour, which I doubt you are, you're probably tucked in the bed with your stuffed teddy bear. The Anaheim Ducks made a trade. So congratulations, Bucko. Your team made a trade. We'll make a video about it in 3 days. My God, dude, that's so funny. That's so funny. By the way, where are Anaheim? They're in the playoffs right now, too. Wow, look at the Ducks. Wow, Anaheim's in the playoffs at this moment. They're second in the Pacific behind Vegas. They're a point behind Vegas right now. Impressive. San Jose's in the running, bruh. Yo, Utah Mammoth. They get out of Arizona and look at them now. Now the Mammoth, and they're actually pretty good. I love how you got the Mammoth and you got the Kraken. Two freaking creatures. One's a mythical creature, the other one's actually like real. Not gonna lie though, in the natural world, the Kraken versus a Mammoth would probably not go well for the Mammoth. A shark versus a Kraken would be funny as hell too. In the natural world. Hey, Crazy Dog. In the natural world, who would win a lot of the matchups right now? Well, let's see. In the playoffs, you'd have essentially a Buffalo versus a Fishman? Huh? We'd have, I don't know, that's tough because we don't know the matchups, but got a lot, we got over 20 games left. But John Carlson traded to the Ducks. The Duck. The new Hurricanes Golden Knights. No, we're not the Canes or Golden Knights. No. God, no. We're not them yet. We got to have sustained success to do that. A conditional first in this year or next year and a 2023 thid. Elliot is meaning the third. So that's the John Carlson trade to the Anaheim Ducks. The Duck. There's the ESPN tweeting about it. So it's definitely official. That's from 30 minutes ago. Oh, Columbus does not have to make a move to fit Garland in. As of midnight Eastern, right now, the 23-man roster limit is gone. Ooh, interesting. So they can just add. Someone actually had a pretty good question responding to Mark Sheeg. Does he get the sense that Don is done? Boy. Well, you know what I love? I love looking at this, right? Big Head Hockey on Twitter posted the lines, what they could possibly look like. Marchment, Fantilli, Marchenko, Johnson, Monahan, Jenner, Voronkov, Coyle, and Garland. Okay. Sillinger, Lundstrom, and Olivier. They were talking about a Garland trade for a while now. So they've been talking for a while, and this news probably just made them go into overdrive. That's what it was. It's not like Don Waddell saw the injury news, picked up the phone, and swung the deal. They were talking about Garland for a while, and then Marchment gets hurt, and like, you know what? Let's pull the trigger. Why not? Pull it off. Get it done. Get it done. Conor Garland. I like it. I wonder what Hot Take Hockey has to say about it. Because I know he was live. Career capital John Carlson got traded. Elliot, it's 1:08 a.m. Oh, man. Okay, so he didn't tweet about our trade. Wow. Buffalo going crazy, too. Dude, you know what's crazy about this year in the playoffs, possibly? We might see Anaheim, Buffalo, and Columbus all in the playoffs. Possibly. That's insane. Toronto, they stink this year. I never thought I'd see that, man. They stink. God, Toronto. I mean, you can't lose to Boston if you don't make the playoffs, right? Talk about stinking. How about the freaking Rangers? They're ass. Anaheim's in the playoffs. San Jose is knocking on the door. The Kings are still alive. The Blackhawks are hanging around, but they're probably not going to do much. So, yeah, the trade deadline is about 14 hours away, and I expect more chaos to come. So that's cool. That's cool. I'm almost afraid to go to bed because you never know. Something else could happen. But John Carlson to the Ducks. Wow, he's been with the Capitals his entire career. That's crazy. There it is. The official trade alert from the Blue Jackets. This trade is official. We acquired Conor Garland from the Vancouver Canucks in exchange for a third round. Oh, this was an hour ago. Oh, damn. I did not see this. Wow. When tweets pop up out of nowhere, like I didn't even see it. Damn. When that happens. No salary. Oh, yeah, there's no salary retention in the trade either between Columbus and Vancouver. How ironic would it be if the Blue Jackets acquired Garland, which they did, who Boston was pursuing today, and then beat out the Bruins for the final wildcard spot? Oh, that would be hilarious. That would be amazing, too. Snatch a player that they wanted, and then we beat them in the playoffs and keep them out. That would be amazing. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, they had 2 third-round picks in 2026. The one traded tonight is the Columbus pick. They still own the Avs third rounder, which was acquired earlier last season in the Juracek trade with the Wild. Okay, so that's clarification there. Anything else? I don't think so. I think we're all caught up, I believe. Nothing else going to happen. Can I officially end stream, or are we going to have another trade pop off? And the reason why it took me forever to go live is because I had to create a thumbnail and everything. And for those who haven't been paying attention to my streams the last like 3 or so weeks, about a month, I don't have a right hand. I can't use it. I mean, I can. I just can't do much with it. So I have to do everything with my left hand. Not what you're thinking, you sick freak. Draft Jackson Smith, a 26-3 defender praise. What are you talking about? We should draft him. We already did. He's in the Blue Jacket system already. Where have you been, Rays? I'm pretty sure he's in the system already. They drafted him, I think, last year. I literally did I did a freaking reaction video to him. How's he doing anyway? I'm curious now. How is he doing? Now that you brought him up. Minor league. Let me see here. Is he in college or something still? He might still be in college. Prospect skaters. Lindstrom. Here we go. Hayden Lindstrom, 2 goals in 27 games with Sparty. William Whitelaw with Western Mish, 18 goals. Hey, yo. Owen Griffin, where's he at? He is with Oshawa. He got 23 goals in 58 games. Maxon Smith with Penn State, 11 goals in 31 games. Malte Vaz, 19 games. Sergei Ivanov, 12. What's 12 wins? Oh, he's a goalie. 12 wins in 27 games. Melvin Strahl with Michigan State, too. Okay, wow. Makarov. Peter Quinville? Okay. You see the name Makarov, and it's like you immediately think of the freaking COD franchise. It's so funny. Avangard Omsk. Kirill Dorzenkov. We love guys named Kirill, too. Dorzenkov. Owen Griffin. Griffin seems like he's going to be a stud with Oshawa. He's going to be a stud. Jeremy Loranger. Okay, yeah, 7 and 26. James Fisher. It seems like the guys with the brightest future right now on our prospect list are Whitelaw and Owen Griffin. Although Jackson Smith, he's doing good. He's a defenseman, though, so he's probably not going to score much. Kato Lindstrom, I need him to cook, too. They have some studs in the freaking minors. Especially that freaking Owen Griffin. He is cooking right now. He's got 23 goals in freaking 58 games. Whitelaw, too, with a Western Mish. So that's our prospect list. Now, what about in the minor leagues? Like, who's in the AHL? Who's cooking down there? Owen Sillinger's got 13 in 51 games. 16 for Luca Del Bebelus. Oh, so Nolan Lalonde is the only one that is actually in ECHL right now. He's with Toledo. Everybody else on this list is in Cleveland. Tri-City Americans, WHL, Charlie Illich, 6 goals in 57 games. Oiva Keskinen has 16 and 43. Those are lone skaters. Tri-City and Tapara Liiga. Saskatoon Blades, Evan Gardner, 23 wins in 47 games. Wow. That's amazing stuff. Freaking Jet Greaves is 20 wins in 40 games played. Elvis is 12 and 24. Wow. And then in terms of cap space, the Blue Jackets have 8 million in cap space. Well, no, projected cap space. They have 8. Current is 39. Okay. So yeah, we'll see what else they cook up. Now, how about today's game? 3 stars were Jet Greaves, Matthew Olivier, who buried the winner pretty much. I guess the one that put it away. And then Provorov had a goal too and 2 assists. Apples, Olivier had 2 goals. And Jet, 2 goals allowed. A 929 save percentage. Provorov on a power play goal. And then Olivier. I keep wanting to say Oiva. Olivier from. Oh, so here's how it goes. It was Provorov from Monahan and Marchenko, the first goal. Second goal was Matthew Olivier from Zamula and Provorov. And then the third goal was Boone Jenner from Kent Johnson. Boone! And then me, Gola from Ekblad and Reinhardt. Bennett from Ekblad and Kachuk. And then Olivier buried the empty netter from Coyle and Provorov. Wrist shot, tip in, wrist, deflected, wrist. Okay. So that's how they won today. Beautiful stuff. It's amazing. Oh, it's amazing. Liam Rout. Freaking Ray's in the chat, freaking just giving us information. Information. Let's see if there's like a top 50 trade targets list for the NHL. See how many more names the Blue Jackets have been mentioned with. I don't know if they just did that for the for free agents or trade targets, but I need to see. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Okay. NHL top 50 trade targets. Let me see what they got here. Trade board from the New York Times. USA Today, Hockey News. Let's see what New York Times has for us. I want to end the stream, but I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. Especially this day and age. You turn it off one time and you miss something big. All right, so Robert Thomas. There's a very limited interest there with us. Let me see if they have teams that are like interested or not. If they don't, I'll just end this stream at that point because I just want to see stuff. I just want to see stuff. Anyone need coffee? Mark Sheik, I could go for a cup right now if you ask me. No, I'm just joking. I don't need no damn coffee. God forbid. I'm wired enough as it is. You don't need me drinking that caffeinated stuff. Oh, man. John Carlson to Anaheim. Dashy will make a video about it in 3 days. You know that's how he is. Right? It's exactly how he is. He'll make a video about it in 3 days. I don't even think he's awake right now. He's probably in bed. Dude probably went to bed at like 9 p.m. Freaking dude has the freaking sleep schedule of a freaking elementary school kid. Oh my god. That's so tough, man. Holy crap. Yeah. 1:11 a.m. on deadline day is jaw on the floor. Shocking. Oh, look at that. Dashy asked and they replied. Wow, how about that? Hey, Anaheim Ducks, what about make a trade to improve the defense and the offense? Well, Dashy, they actually listen to you. Wow. I should reply saying, wow, they actually listen to you. They must have saw your tweet. I'm not going to say nothing. He'll tweet about it, like I said, tomorrow when he wakes up. Oh my god, that's such a troll. Guys, why am I such an asshole? I don't understand it, man. Why am I such an asshole? I'm going to start a free trial. Why not? Yeah. Why am I such an asshole? I don't understand it. I guess it's just my nature. It's just my nature, I guess. Right? It's my nature. I'm just naturally an asshole. You know, why couldn't I have been this much of a douchebag years ago when I was on here, doing trash talk videos? That's the problem back then. I was freaking too sweet to people, man. I needed to be an asshole back then. I couldn't get it out of me, man. I couldn't turn into an asshole. It's just the way I am. I'm too sweet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna do a free trial on here. I'm not gonna go through the garbage. Gotta yank out my freaking card here. Make sure I don't show it on camera so freaking you freaks start stealing my stuff. Start buying crap from me, using my card. Because I know there are some freaks out there that would do it. Freaking lunatic asshole, man. Douchebags. Oh my god, what has gotten into me? Oh, I know why. It's freaking late at night. Man, get out of here. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing content late at night because I am a freaking psychopath. Okay. And then we got this little piece right here. And then we got the last little piece right here. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to save that information. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. We're good. I'll probably just cancel it anyway. But I want to get more content because content is good. Content is good. It's good. Yeah. All right. Explore. Thank you very much. Don't care. I go from 13 to 3 instantly. People come in to see what I'm talking about. They look up top and they're okay, that's all I needed to know. How they came in. They probably all came in when I said I need to be more of an asshole. That's what it is. I need to be more of an asshole. Because I was being too sweet, man. If you watch my old videos from like the 2017, 16 time, I was so not an asshole to people. I was too sweet. Right? I was too sweet. It's too sweet. I can't be too sweet now. If I knew back then what I know now, I would have been more of a douchebag to people. I was afraid to hurt people's feelings for some reason. You know? I don't know why. Could you imagine me being an asshole on here? Hell no. I'm probably like, oh, this dude's off his rocker. I'm out of here. Well, I already talked about the trade. I'm just trying to, look for something else to talk about, and then I'm gonna head out of here. Duh. Oh, see, now I can't. Oh, here it is. 9.0, latest on all the top targets. I'm only going to be live for maybe a few more minutes and then I'm dipping out of here because I'm going to go to sleep tonight, wake up, and see what happens tomorrow. Because tomorrow's a trade deadline. I mean, do I expect the Blue Jackets to do anything else? No. No. It'd be fun. I'd love to come on here tomorrow and, see that we'd made a trade for like Nick Foligno or something. That'd be a fun little trade to do because then I could wear my Nick Foligno jersey shirt. You've probably seen me wear it on here before. I wore it on here before. It has like a Blue Jacket logo with the name on the back. Yeah, it's good stuff. All right. Okay, so it does not mention teams that are interested. Well, this article is a waste of time. It does not mention teams that are interested. Oh, it does. Okay, somewhat. Some it does to some teams, but we're not going after Robert Thomas. Ideal fit for teams just entering the window to win. Mammoth and Sabres for Thomas. Okay, what about Vinny Trocheck? What does they have for him? Nothing. Minnesota Wild. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through all this crap. This is take me 5 hours to go through all this stuff. Okay, well I'll keep the athletic subscription because it's good stuff. It's good stuff. What do I say? It's good eats. That's my new term now. It's good eats. It's a good watch. It's a good listen or viewing thing. I don't know. It's freaking 1:30 in the morning. Don't yell at me. If you expect me to not be a freaking lunatic at 1:30 in the morning, I don't know what do you expect? It's 1:30 in the morning and I'm over here making a stream about a trade that happened. And I'm just trying to keep the energy high. Here we go. Ooh, we got perfect fits. Minnesota Wild. I don't even know if the Blue Jackets are even in this freaking article. Posted, oh god, it's posted weeks ago. But the Blue Jackets were good back, when this was posted. So maybe they are in it. Vincent Trocheck to the Wild, and the trade would be Trocheck to Minnesota for their first, and then two prospects. Okay, Detroit Justin Falk for a first this year and a second rounder next year, or in 2 years actually, 2028, and then prospects William Wallander and Landon Miller. Okay. And then we got Buffalo, Connor Murphy, who actually got traded before. I don't know. I can't remember where he went. But yeah, Murphy for the Sabres, 27th second. Dallas gets Zach Whitecloud from the Flames for a second and a fourth. Edmonton, Bobby McMahon for a second, and Tommy Lafreniere. Okay, so we're not in this article. All right. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go to bed, guys, because I don't see no other prediction articles to do. And I'm getting kind of tired. I don't want to pass out on stream. That would not be fun. Streams always fluctuate. That's just the way they are. They always be fluctuating. I could go from like 30 people to 2 in like a minute. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not tripping about it. So I'm going to wrap this up and I'm going to head out. And I might do a video tomorrow. We'll see if anything actually happens. Trade deadline is 3 p.m. Trades can happen afterwards. We'll see if Don Waddell pulls off anything tomorrow. Not sure if he will, but okay. That's all I got. Damn. Mike Bartner, a whisper rant on the Isles missing on Garland and him going to a direct competitor. Damn. Dang, that's tough. Freaking Isles. Dude, why did I just see this tweet about Dustin from Stranger Things from the finale where he's like, believe. And they like his ass didn't believe she. No, that's where he'd be like SpongeBob. I believe. Oh really? I believe that 11 is a goner. She did. Oh, she did. Oh yeah, she did. She did. She gone. She ash. Okay, that's enough. See, this is what happens when I go live late at night. This is the stuff that happens. So you're welcome. All right, just going through Twitter real quick. Okay. Wow, even Nyquist likes it. That's big. He's a Red Wings fan. All right. Yes, the Olympic break was not a factor. Wait, what is this? The NBA trade deadline was February 5th. The NHL trade deadline is tomorrow. The NBA regular season started October 21st. The NHL regular season started 2 weeks earlier. The lateness of this deadline fascinates Mark Stein. But they also had the Olympic break, which was not a factor. The NHL trade deadline was March 7th last year, and March 8th in 2024, and March 3rd in 2023. NHL hockey's trade deadline falls with 40 days to go in the regular season. In the NBA, it's the second to last Thursday before the All-Star game. I think there was one year where it was after the All-Star game. It's always funny because with it being before the All-Star game, You could literally have a player, uh, made the All-Star team or like an All-Star game, side quest like All-Star Saturday night, and have that player get traded. And all of a sudden, you got a representative. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I'm stalling way too long. I swear, I'm not just doing this just to try to add, get a few extra cents from YouTube. I am just genuinely stalling because I don't know what else is going to happen, and I don't want to end the stream and have something happen, which Don Waddell is probably tucked into his bed, sleeping like a damn freaking king right now. You love it. So yeah, if anything happens tomorrow, I'll have a video for it. It's funny though. I was gonna do a news video tonight, just talking about Conor Garland and could we get him, and talk about Nick Foligno a little bit. But no, make a trade. Okay, it's still funny to me. Guardians don't do shit at the deadline usually, but the Cavs and Blue Jackets, man, love them. Don Waddell, Kobe Altman, y'all the goats for real in that department. Y'all the goats for real. So, yeah, with that being said, I am going to head out and I will see you all tomorrow for real. So, be sure to turn on notifications because I might do a video, I might go live. You never know. But Conor Garland traded to Columbus earlier earlier this morning. Came a little bit after news came out that Mason Marchment hurt himself. Is it a coincidence? I don't know. Hopefully Mason's not hurt too bad because he is absolutely amazing right now, and it'd be great to have Conor Garland and Mason Marchment on the ice at the same time. That would be great. If he's hurt, at least we got an insurance policy. But, we'll see if Don has anything else for us. I doubt it. I haven't heard anything besides Nick Foligno, which, if we bring in Nick, that's cool. Good for the sentimental part. It's a feel-good story. Playing on his old team, the team he started with, and his career is winding down. It'd be fun to have him on the squad. I mean, he's probably going to end up going to Minnesota to play with his brother. I mean, I wouldn't hate it if he came here. I'd love it. I'd make a video for it the minute it happens. So, yeah. Of course, tomorrow, my fourth Browns free agent target video comes out. And we're a couple days from free agency already. It's already freaking Friday. How the heck is it already Friday? I don't understand it. I got 3 more freaking free agent target videos to do. And then Monday, boom, it happens. Monday is the legal tampering period. And if there's any legit rumors out there about the Browns, I'll make a video for it. We don't really get rumors until like Monday morning. Unless like the beat writers post something. But I haven't really seen anything from the beat writers, so. Yeah, I gotta check my phone. Okay, we're good. All right, I'm gonna head out. Shout out to everybody who popped in tonight, or this morning, I guess. Shout out to Paramjot, Jacob, of course, Rays, and XMG. Shout out to y'all. And you might get a Blue Jackets stream out of me tomorrow. And then we'll see about a game stream eventually. And that is going to wrap it up. Have a good rest of your day or night. And I'll see you all maybe tomorrow. With that being said, go Blue Jackets. I'm Crazy Dog. And I'm out. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Columbus, Conor Garland. How about that, right? Garland. We couldn't freaking escape that last name, could we? Of course not. Cavs traded away Darius. Blue Jackets acquired Connor. No relation. As far as I know. Nah, there's no relation there. No. Obviously not. It's just so funny. At least I have a team with Garland on it now. But yeah, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good day or night, wherever you may be living. Because I know if you're living out here with me in the East Coast, you should be in bed right now. But if you're living out West, you're probably just getting ready for bed. And then if you're living out in Europe, you're having a good time. So, going on for about an hour. Actually, that's what I was doing. I was stalling, trying to get this baby about an hour. So I'll see you guys tomorrow or whenever. Good night or good day. Good day, mate. Ah, have a lit one. Yeah. See you guys later. I'm out. Bye bye. Yeah.